Hello, you are welcome. I'm H.T. Pona. If this is your first time, you are highly welcome. And if you're returning, I'll say welcome back. I'm H.T. Pona. We've been on a 90 days Bible reading journey, and yesterday we finished our 12th book. Yeah, today we're entering into our 13th book, and God has really been faithful. And today we are going to start from First Chronicles. But before we start from First Chronicles, we'll have an overview from the Bible Project, and we are so grateful to them for the permission to use the overview to introduce every Bible passage, and it has really been helpful to all of us, especially as a community, while we share and discuss and see the larger picture of the overview of every passage, and we are grateful for that. So before we go, we are going to pray. Father, we thank you. We bless your name. We thank you for all that you are doing. We pray that you help us to maximize what we are reading and help us to glorify you in Jesus' name. Amen. So today we are going to be reading from First Chronicles chapter 1 to First Chronicles chapter 9. First Chronicles chapter 1 to chapter 9. And that is it. So I'll see you at the end of the overview and at the end of the reading.
The books of 1st and 2nd Chronicles. While they're two separate books in our Bibles, that division is not original. Due to scroll length, the book was divided in two, but it was written as one book with one coherent storyline. Now, in our English Bibles, Chronicles comes after the books of Samuel and Kings, and most of Chronicles is actually repeat content from those books. And so most modern readers, when they come to Chronicles, they think, wait a minute, I just read all of this, and so they skip it. And that's a shame, because this book is really unique and important in the Bible. In the traditional Jewish ordering of the Bible, Chronicles is actually the last book because it summarizes all of the Jewish scriptures. The first word in the book is Adam, the first character at the beginning of the story, and then the last paragraph announces the return of Israel from exile. Now, we don't know who wrote this book, but we can tell from details within it, it was produced by somebody who lived a couple hundred years after the Israelites returned from the Babylonian exile. Now, for this author, Jerusalem and the temple were rebuilt some time ago, and as we learned from Ezra and Nehemiah, things were not going well. The great prophetic hope was that the city and the temple would be rebuilt, that God would come to live among his people, the Messianic king would come, and all the nations would come live under his peaceful rule, and none of that has happened. And so the author of Chronicles has reshaped these stories of David and Solomon and the kings of the past in order to provide a message of hope for the future. And we'll see that he's designed this book to emphasize two clear themes. First, the hope of the coming Messianic king, and second, the hope for a new temple. Let's just dive in and you'll see these themes all over the book. First Chronicles begins with 9 chapters of genealogies, long lists of names. And you'll read these and think that this is kind of boring, and that may be true for you, but actually they're very, very important. The author is summarizing here the whole storyline of the Old Testament by naming all of the key characters in the stories. And as he does so, he shapes the genealogies to emphasize 2 key lineages. First is the line of the promised Messianic king. So lots of space is dedicated to tracing the line of Judah that led all the way to King David, to whom the Messianic promise was given. And then from David, the author traces that line up into his own day. The other family line that receives lots of attention here is that of the priesthood, the descendants of Aaron, who, of course, served in the temple. And so right from the start, you can see the 2 main themes, the author's hope of the Messiah coming to build a new temple, and it's rooted in these ancient genealogies. Now, after that, the author moves into the stories about David, and most of these are going to be familiar to you from the book of Samuel, but again, there's some really important differences. So first of all, the author leaves out all of the negative stories about David, where he's portrayed as weak or immoral. So Saul chasing David around the desert and persecuting him, the story of David's adultery with Bathsheba and then murdering her husband, all of that is gone. And what's left are the stories that portray David as a good guy. And not only that, there's also new additional material that you won't find in the book of Samuel that shows David in a very positive light. So there's a large block of chapters where David makes preparations for the temple. He arranges resources and builders and Levites and choirs. And not only that, the author also portrays David as a Moses-like figure. God gives David plans for building the temple just as he gave plans to Moses for building the tabernacle. So why all this new material about David? The author's not trying to hide David's flaws. He knows that anybody can go read about them in the book of Samuel. Rather, he's trying to portray David as the ideal king in order to make him an image or a type of the future Messiah from the line of David. It's very similar to how Jeremiah or Ezekiel spoke of the coming Messiah as a new David. This is most clear in how the author retells the story of God's covenant promise to David in 1 Chronicles 17. When you compare this story with its parallel in 2 Samuel 7, you'll see that the author of Chronicles is highlighting that neither David, nor Solomon, nor any of the kings from his line were the Messianic king, and that when the Messiah does come, he will be a king like David. And so for this author, these stories about David from the past are what sustain his hope for the future. After David dies, we move into 2 Chronicles, which focuses on the kings that lived in Jerusalem. And again, there's lots of overlap with 1st and 2nd Kings, but there are many key differences. So the author has left out all of the stories about the kings of northern Israel so he can just focus on the line of David. And there's lots of new material about these kings from David's line. He highlights the kings that were obedient to God, and he adds new stories about how their obedience led to success and God's blessing. But he also adds new stories about kings who were unfaithful to God. They didn't follow the Torah, they led Israel to worship idols, and these kings face horrible consequences, all leading up to Israel's exile, a mess of their own making. And so this whole section becomes a series of character studies where the author wants later generations of Israelites to learn from their family history, and so become faithful to their God and the Torah. Now, the book's conclusion is really unique too. At the very end of the book, the king of the Persians is named Cyrus, and he tells the Israelites that they can go back home, return from exile, rebuild the city and the temple. And he says, last line of the book, "Whoever there is among you, of all his people, may the Lord his God be with him, and let him go up." And that's how the book ends, with an incomplete sentence. Now, of course, the author knows about the first return from exile and the stories of Ezra and Nehemiah, but clearly in his view, the prophetic hopes of Israel were not fulfilled in those events. And so this incomplete ending shows that the author's hope is set on yet another return from exile, when the Messiah will finally come to rebuild the temple and restore God's people. And so the book of Chronicles, it's the final book of the Jewish scriptures. It ends by pointing forward. It calls God's people to look back in order to look ahead, because the past has become the source of hope for the future. So Chronicles concludes the Old Testament as a story in search of an ending, and that's what this book is all about.
1 Chronicles 1, to Noah's sons, Adam, Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham and Japheth, the Japhethites, the sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Jovan, Tubal, Meshech and Tiras, the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Riphat and Togarmah, the sons of Jovan, Elisha, Tarshish, the Kittites and the Rodanites, the Hamites, the sons of Ham, Cush, Egypt, Put and Canaan, the sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Roma and Sabtika. The sons of Roma, Sheba and Dedan. Cush was the father of Nimrod, who became a mighty warrior on earth. Egypt was the father of the Ludites, Anamites, Leabites, Naphtuhites, Patricites, Casluhites, from whom the Philistines came, and Caphtarites. Canaan was the father of Sidon his firstborn, and of the Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Arkites, Sinites, Avidites, Zemarites and Hamithites, the Semites, the sons of Shem, Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud and Aram. The sons of Aram, Uzi, Hol, Geder and Meshech. Arphaxad was the father of Shelah, and Shelah the father of Eber. 2 sons were born to Eber. One was named Peleg, because in his time the earth was divided. His brother was named Joktan. Joktan was the father of Armadad, Shalef, Hazamavet, Jerah, Hadaram, Uzal, Dikla, Obal, Obimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah and Jobab. All these were sons of Joktan: Shem, Arphaxad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Ru, Serug, Naha, Terah, and Abram, that is, Abraham. The sons of Abraham, Isaac and Ishmael, descendants of Hagar. These were their descendants: Nebaioth the firstborn of Ishmael, Kedar, Adbeel, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Mosa, Hadad, Tima, Jetur, Nephish and Kadima. These were the sons of Ishmael, descendants of Keturah, the sons born to Keturah, Abraham's concubine, Zimran, Jokshan, Medon, Midian, Ishbak and Shua, the sons of Jokshan, Sheba and Dedan, the sons of Midian, Ephah, Hanok, Abida and Eldah, all these were descendants of Keturah. Descendants of Sarah, Abraham was the father of Isaac, the sons of Isaac, Esau and Israel, the sons of Esau, Eliphaz, Ruel, Jush, Jalam and Korah, the sons of Eliphaz, Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam and Kenas, by Timnah, Amalek, the sons of Ruel, Nahat, Zerah, Shammah and Mizah, the people of Seir in Edom, the sons of Seir, Lotin, Shobal, Zibian, Anna, Dishon, Ezer and Dishon. The sons of Lotin, Hori and Homom. Timnah was Lotin's sister, the sons of Shobal, Avan, Manahath. Ebu, Shipho and Onam, the sons of Zibian, Aya and Anna, the son of Anna, Dishon, the sons of Dishon, Hemdan, Eshban, Itran and Karen, the sons of Ezer, Bilhon, Zovan and Okan, the sons of Dishon, Uzi and Aaron, the rulers of Edom. These were the kings who reigned in Edom before any Israelite king reigned. Bela son of Bia, whose city was named Dinheba, when Bela died. Jobab son of Zerah from Bozrah succeeded him as king. When Jobab died, Husham from the land of the Temanites succeeded him as king. When Husham died, Hadad son of Bedad, who defeated Midian in the country of Moab, succeeded him as king. His city was named Avith. When Hadad died, Samlah from Masrekah succeeded him as king. When Samlah died, Shaul from Rehoboth on the river succeeded him as king. When Shaul died, Bohanan son of Akbiah succeeded him as king. When Bohanan died, Hadad succeeded him as king. His city was named Pau, and his wife's name was Mehetebu daughter of Matrit, the daughter of Mizahab. Hadad also died. The chiefs of Edom were Timnah, Ava, Jetheth, Oholibamah, Elah, Pinion, Kenas, Teman, Mibzah, Magdiah and Iram. These were the chiefs of Edom. 1 Chronicles 2. These were the sons of Israel, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad and Asher, to Hezron's sons, the sons of Judah, Onan and Shelah. These three were born to him by a Canaanite woman, the daughter of Shua. Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the Lord's sight. So the Lord put him to death. Judah's daughter-in-law Tamar bore Perez and Zerah to Judah. He had 5 sons in all, the sons of Perez, Hezron and Hamor, the sons of Zerah, Zimri, Ethan, Heman, Kokol and Dada, 5 in all, the son of Carmi, Achar, who brought trouble on Israel by violating the ban on taking devoted things, the son of Ethan, Azariah. The sons born to Hezron were Jerahmeel, Ram and Caleb. From Ram son of Hezron, Ram was the father of Amminadab, and Amminadab the father of Nahshon, the leader of the people of Judah. Nahshon was the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, Boaz the father of Obed and Obed the father of Jesse. Jesse was the father of Eliab his firstborn. The second son was Abinadab, the third Shemaiah, the fourth Nethanel, the fifth Raddai, the sixth Ozem and the seventh David. Their sisters were Zeruiah and Abigail. Zeruiah's 3 sons were Abishai, Joab and Asahel. Abigail was the mother of Amasa, whose father was Jetha the Ishmaelite, Caleb son of Hezron. Caleb son of Hezron had children by his wife Azubah and by Jerioth. These were her sons, Jesha, Shobab and Adin. When Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrath, who bore him Har. Har was the father of Uri, and Uri the father of Bezalel. Later, Hezron, when he was 60 years old, married the daughter of Machir the father of Gilead. He made love to her, and she bore him Segub. Segub was the father of Jair, who controlled 23 towns in Gilead. But Gashur and Aram captured Havoth Jair, as well as Kanat with its surrounding settlements, 60 towns. All these were descendants of Machir the father of Gilead. After Hezron died in Caleb Ephrathah, Abijah the wife of Hezron bore him Oshur the father of Tekoa, Jerahmeel son of Hezron, the sons of Jerahmeel the firstborn of Hezron, Ram his firstborn, Bunah, Oren, Ozem and Ahijah. Jerahmeel had another wife, whose name was Atra. She was the mother of Onam, the sons of Ram the firstborn of Jerahmeel, Mos, Shemin and Ikah. The sons of Onam, Shammai and Jedah. The sons of Shammai, Nadab and Abishur. Abishur's wife was named Abihail, who bore him Oban and Molid, the sons of Nadab, Sealed and Apim. Sealed died without children. The son of Apim, Ishi, who was the father of Shishon. Shishon was the father of Ole, the sons of Jeda, Shammai's brother, Jetha and Jonathan. Jetha died without children. The sons of Jonathan, Pelet and Zoza. These were the descendants of Jeremiel. Shishon had no sons, only daughters. He had an Egyptian servant named Jah. Shishon gave his daughter in marriage to his servant Jah, and she bore him Attai. Attai was the father of Nathan, Nathan the father of Zabud, Zabud the father of Ephlor, Ephlor the father of Obad, Obad the father of Jehu, Jehu the father of Azariah, Azariah the father of Helez, Helez the father of Elisa, Elisa the father of Sismai, Sismai the father of Shalom, Shalom the father of Jechoniah, and Jechoniah the father of Elishama. The clans of Caleb, the sons of Caleb the brother of Jeremiel, Misha his firstborn, who was the father of Ziph, and his son Mesha, who was the father of Hebron, the sons of Hebron, Korah, Tapua, Rekam and Shema. Shema was the father of Ream, and Ream the father of Joachim. Rekam was the father of Shammai. The son of Shammai was Maon, and Maon was the father of Beth-zur. Caleb's concubine Ipha was the mother of Haran, Moza and Gazez. Haran was the father of Gazez, the sons of Jodai. Regem, Jotham, Gashon, Polet, Ipha and Shoph. Caleb's concubine Mocha was the mother of Sheba and Terana. She also gave birth to Shoph the father of Madmannah and to Shiva the father of Magbina and Gibeah. Caleb's daughter was Oxa. These were the descendants of Caleb, the sons of Hur the firstborn of Ephratah, Shobal the father of Kiriath Jearim, Soma the father of Bethlehem, and Heref the father of Beth-Gader. The descendants of Shobal the father of Kiriath Jearim were Hero, half the Manahathites, and the clans of Kiriath Jearim, the Etrites, Puthites, Shumethites and Mishrites. From these descended the Zorathites and Eshtaolites, the descendants of Soma, Bethlehem, the Netophathites, Atroth Beth Joab, half the Manahathites, the Zorites, and the clans of scribes who lived at Jabez, the Tirithites, Shamathites and Sukathites. These are the Kenites who came from Hammath, the father of the Rechabites. 1 Chronicles 3, the sons of David. These were the sons of David born to him in Hebron. The firstborn was Amnon the son of Ahinoam of Jezreel, the second, Daniel the son of Abigail of Carmel, the third, Absalom the son of Maacah daughter of Talmai king of Geshur, the fourth, Adonijah the son of Haggith, the fifth, Shephatiah the son of Abital, and the sixth, Ithrim, by his wife Eglah. These 6 were born to David in Hebron, where he reigned 7 years and 6 months. David reigned in Jerusalem 33 years. And these were the children born to him there, Shammua, Shobab, Nathan and Solomon. These 4 were by Bathsheba daughter of Amiel. There were also Ibhar, Elishua, Eliphelet, Noga, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Elioda and Eliphelet, 9 in all. All these were the sons of David, besides his sons by his concubines. And Tamar was their sister. The kings of Judah, Solomon's son was Rehoboam, Abijah his son, Asa his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Jehoram his son, Ahaziah his son, Joash his son, Amaziah his son, Azariah his son, Jotham his son, Ahaz his son, Hezekiah his son, Manasseh his son, Ammon his son, Josiah his son, the sons of Josiah, Johanan the firstborn, Jehoiakim the second son, Zedekiah the third, Shallum the fourth, the successors of Jehoiakim, Jehoiakim his son, and Zedekiah, the royal line after the exile, the descendants of Jehoiakim the captive, Shealtiel his son, Malchiram, Pedaiah, Shanazah, Jechoniah, Hoshama and Nedebiah, the sons of Pedaiah. Zerubbabel and Shammai, the sons of Zerubbabel, Meshullam and Hananiah. Shelomith was their sister. There were also 5 others, Hashubah, Ohel, Berechiah, Hasadiah and Joshebhist, the descendants of Hananiah, Pelatiah and Jeshaiah, and the sons of Rephaiah, of Anan, of Obadiah and of Shechaniah, the descendants of Shechaniah, Shemaiah and his sons, Hattesh, Egol, Bariah, Neariah and Shaphat, 6 in all, the sons of Neariah, Elioenai, Hizkiah and Azrikam, 3 in all, the sons of Elioenai. Hodaviah, Eliashib, Poliah, Akub, Johanan, Deliah and Anoni, 7 in all. 1 Chronicles 4, other clans of Judah, the descendants of Judah, Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Ha and Shobal. Rea son of Shobal was the father of Jahoth, and Jahoth the father of Ohima and Lahod. These were the clans of the Zoratites. These were the sons of Etam, Jezreel, Ishma and Idbash. Their sister was named Haseloponi. Penuel was the father of Gedar, and Ezer the father of Husha. These were the descendants of Har. The firstborn of Ephratah and father of Bethlehem, Usher the father of Tekoa, had 2 wives, Hilah and Nara. Nara bore him Ahozim, Hefer, Temeni, and Hohoshtori. These were the descendants of Nara, the sons of Hilah, Zerot, Zohar, Etnan, and Cos, who was the father of Anob and Hazobibah, and of the clans of Ahahel son of Haram. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I gave birth to him in pain. Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me, and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. Kolob, Shohar's brother, was the father of Mihir, who was the father of Eshtan. Eshtan was the father of Beth Rapha, Paseah, and Tehina the father of Ayanoash. These were the men of Rechah, the sons of Kenas, Othniel and Sariah, the sons of Othniel, Hat and Meonotai. Meonotai was the father of Ophrah. Sariah was the father of Joab, the father of Gu-Horashim. It was called this because its people were skilled workers. The sons of Caleb son of Jephunneh, Ayahu, Elah and Nom, the son of Elah, Kenas, the sons of Jehalelel, Ziph, Ziphah, Tiria and Asarel, the sons of Ezra, Jetha, Mead, Ephah and Jalen. One of Mead's wives gave birth to Miriam, Shammai and Ishbah the father of Eshtemoa. His wife from the tribe of Judah gave birth to Jared the father of Gedar, Heber the father of Soko, and Jekutil the father of Zanoah. These were the children of Pharaoh's daughter Betaiah, whom Mead had married, the sons of Hodiah's wife, the sister of Nahum, the father of Kila the Gamite, and Eshtemoa the Mocathite, the sons of Shimon, Amnon, Rina, Ben-Hanan and Tylen, the descendants of Ishi, Zohet and Ben-Zohet, the sons of Shelah son of Judah, the father of Lika, Loda the father of Mesha, and the clans of the linen workers at Beth Ashbi, Joachim, the men of Kozibah, and Josh and Saraph, who ruled in Moab and Jashubileam. These records are from ancient times. They were the potters who lived at Netaim and Gedra. They stayed there and worked for the king, the descendants of Simeon, Nemuah, Shamin, Jerib, Zerah and Shaul. Shalom was Shaul's son, Mibsam his son and Mishma his son, the descendants of Mishma, Hamua his son, Zakah his son and Shammai his son. Shammai had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brothers did not have many children, so their entire clan did not become as numerous as the people of Judah. They lived in Beersheba, Malodah, Hosah Shoal, Bilhah, Izim, Tolad, Betuel, Homa, Ziklag, Bet Makabot, Hosah Susim, Bet Biri and Sharem. These were their towns until the reign of David. Their surrounding villages were Etam, Ain, Rimmon, Token and Ashan, 5 towns, and all the villages around these towns as far as Baalath. These were their settlements. And they kept a genealogical record: Meshabab, Jamlech, Joshua son of Amaziah, Joel, Jehu son of Joshabiah, the son of Sariah. The son of Aziel, also Elioenai, Jekobah, Jeshoiah, Asaiah, Odiel, Jezemiel, Benaiah, and Ziza son of Shaphi, the son of Alon, the son of Jediah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. The men listed above by name were leaders of their clans. Their families increased greatly, and they went to the outskirts of Gedar to the east of the valley in search of pasture for their flocks. They found rich, good pasture, and the land was spacious, peaceful and quiet. Some Hamites had lived there formerly. The men whose names were listed came in the days of Hezekiah king of Judah. They attacked the Hamites in their dwellings and also the Meunites who were there and completely destroyed them, as is evident to this day. Then they settled in their place, because there was pasture for their flocks. And 500 of these Simonites, led by Pelatiah, Neariah, Rephaiah and Oziel, the sons of Ishi, invaded the hill country of Seir. They killed the remaining Amalekites who had escaped, and they have lived there to this day. 1 Chronicles 5. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel. He was the firstborn, but when he defiled his father's marriage bed, his rights as firstborn were given to the sons of Joseph son of Israel, so he could not be listed in the genealogical record in accordance with his birthright. And though Judah was the strongest of his brothers and a ruler came from him, the rights of the firstborn belonged to Joseph. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel: Hanok, Palu, Hezron and Carmi. The descendants of Joel, Shemaiah his son, Gog his son, Shimei his son, Micah his son, Rea his son, Bol his son, and Bera his son, whom Tiglath-Pileser king of Assyria took into exile. Bera was a leader of the Reubenites, their relatives by clans, listed according to their genealogical records: Jeiel the chief, Zechariah, and Bela son of Ozuz, the son of Shema, the son of Joel. They settled in the area from Aroer to Nebo and Baalmeon. To the east they occupied the land up to the edge of the desert that extends to the Euphrates River. Because their livestock had increased in Gilead, during Saul's reign they waged war against the Hagrites, who were defeated at their hands. They occupied the dwellings of the Hagrites throughout the entire region east of Gilead. The Gadites lived next to them in Bashan, as far as Solikah. Joel was the chief, Shopham the second, then Jeneh and Shaphat. In Bashan, their relatives, by families, were Micah, Meshullam, Sheba, Jorai, Jochan, Ziah and Eber, 7 in all. These were the sons of Abihail son of Huri, the son of Jeroah, the son of Gilead, the son of Michael, the son of Jeshishai, the son of Jodo, the son of Boz. Ahi son of Abdil, the son of Guni, was head of their family. The Gadites lived in Gilead, in Bashan and its outlying villages, and on all the pasturelands of Sharon as far as they extended. All these were entered in the genealogical records during the reigns of Jotham king of Judah and Jeroboam king of Israel. The Reubenites, the Gadites and the half-tribe of Manasseh had 760 men ready for military service, able-bodied men who could handle shield and sword, who could use a bow, and who were trained for battle. They waged war against the Hagrites, Jetur, Nephish and Nodab. They were helped in fighting them, and God delivered the Hagrites and all their allies into their hands, because they cried out to him during the battle. He answered their prayers, because they trusted in him. They seized the livestock of the Hagrites, 50,000 camels, 250,000 sheep and 2,000 donkeys. They also took 100,000 people captive, and many others fell slain, because the battle was God's. And they occupied the land until the exile. The people of the half-tribe of Manasseh were numerous. They settled in the land from Bashan to Baal-Hermon, that is, to Sania, Mount Hermon. These were the heads of their families: Ephah, Ishi, Eliah, Osriel, Jeremiah, Hodaviah and Jodiah. They were brave warriors, famous men, and heads of their families. But they were unfaithful to the God of their ancestors and prostituted themselves to the gods of the peoples of the land, whom God had destroyed before them. So the God of Israel stirred up the spirit of Pul king of Assyria, that is, Tiglath-Pileser king of Assyria, who took the Reubenites, the Gadites and the half-tribe of Manasseh into exile. He took them to Holah, Heba, Hara and the river of Gozan, where they are to this day. 1 Chronicles 6, the sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath and Merari, the sons of Kohath, Amram, Ezer, Hebron and Uzziel, the children of Amram, Aaron, Moses and Miriam, the sons of Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar and Itamar. Eleazar was the father of Phinehas, Phinehas the father of Abishua, Abishua the father of Buki, Buki the father of Uzzi, Uzzi the father of Zerahiah, Zerahiah the father of Mareath, Mareath the father of Amariah, Amariah the father of Ahitub, Ahitub the father of Zadok, Zadok the father of Ahamos, Ahamos the father of Azariah, Azariah the father of Johanan, Johanan the father of Azariah. It was he who served as priest in the temple Solomon built in Jerusalem, Azariah the father of Amariah, Amariah the father of Ahitub, Ahitub the father of Zadok, Zadok the father of Shallum, Shallum the father of Hilkiah, Hilkiah the father of Azariah, Azariah the father of Sariah, and Sariah the father of Jozadak. Jozadak was deported when the Lord sent Judah and Jerusalem into exile by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. The sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath and Merari. These are the names of the sons of Gershon, Libni and Shimei. The sons of Kohath, Amram, Ezer, Hebron and Uzziel. The sons of Merari, Mali and Moshi. These are the clans of the Levites listed according to their fathers. Of Gershon, Libni his son, Jahath his son, Zima his son, Joah his son, Iddo his son, Zerah his son, and Jedarah his son. The descendants of Kohath, Amminadab his son, Korah his son, Asa his son, Elkanah his son, Ebiasaph his son, Asa his son, Tahath his son, Uriel his son, Uzziah his son and Shaul his son. The descendants of Elkanah, Amasai, Ahimath, Elkanah his son, Zophah his son, Nahath his son, Eliab his son, Jeraham his son, Elkanah his son, and Samua his son, the sons of Samua, Joe the firstborn, and Abijah the second son, the descendants of Merari, Mali, Libni his son, Shimei his son, Uzzah his son, Shemaiah his son, Haggai his son, and Asaiah his son, the temple musicians. These are the men David put in charge of the music in the house of the Lord after the ark came to rest there. They ministered with music before the tabernacle, the tent of meeting, until Solomon built the temple of the Lord in Jerusalem. They performed their duties according to the regulations laid down for them. Here are the men who served, together with their sons, from the Kohathites: Heman, the musician, the son of Joel, the son of Samuel, the son of Elkanah, the son of Jeraham, the son of Eliah, the son of Toah, the son of Zoph, the son of Elkanah, the son of Mahath, the son of Omosai, the son of Elkanah, the son of Joel, the son of Azariah, the son of Zephaniah, the son of Tahoth, the son of Asar, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, the son of Izah, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, the son of Israel, and Heman's associate Asaph, who served at his right hand, Asaph son of Berechiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Michael, the son of Basiah, the son of Makijah, the son of Ethni, the son of Zerah, the son of Adiah, the son of Ethan, the son of Zimah, the son of Shammai, the son of Jehoth, the son of Gershon, the son of Levi, and from their associates, the Merarites, at his left hand, Ethan son of Kishi, the son of Obdi, the son of Malok, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Amaziah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Amzi, the son of Boni, the son of Shema, the son of Moli, the son of Moshi, the son of Merari, the son of Levi. Their fellow Levites were assigned to all the other duties of the tabernacle, the house of God. But Aaron and his descendants were the ones who presented offerings on the altar of burnt offering and on the altar of incense in connection with all that was done in the most holy place, making atonement for Israel, in accordance with all that Moses the servant of God had commanded. These were the descendants of Aaron: Eleazar his son, Phinehas his son, Abishua his son, Buki his son, Uzzi his son, Zerahiah his son, Meriath his son, Amariah his son, Ahitub his son, Zadok his son, and Ohamos his son. These were the locations of their settlements allotted as their territory. They were assigned to the descendants of Aaron who were from the Kohathite clan, because the first lot was for them. They were given Hebron in Judah with its surrounding pasture lands. But the fields and villages around the city were given to Caleb son of Jephunneh, so the descendants of Aaron were given Hebron, the city of refuge, and Libnah, Jattah, Eshtemoa, Highlan, Debir, Ashon, Jotta and Beth Shemesh, together with their pasture lands. And from the tribe of Benjamin they were given Gibeon, Geba, Elmet and Anathoth, together with their pasture lands. The total number of towns distributed among the Kohathite clans came to 13. The rest of Kohath's descendants were allotted 10 towns from the clans of half the tribe of Manasseh. The descendants of Gershon, clan by clan, were allotted 13 towns from the tribes of Issachar, Asher and Naphtali, and from the part of the tribe of Manasseh that is in Bashan, the descendants of Merari, clan by clan, were allotted 12 towns from the tribes of Reuben, Gad and Zebulun. So the Israelites gave the Levites these towns and their pasture lands. From the tribes of Judah, Simeon and Benjamin they allotted the previously named towns. Some of the Kohathite clans were given as their territory towns. From the tribe of Ephraim, in the hill country of Ephraim they were given Shechem, a city of refuge, and Gezer, Jokmeam, Beth Horon, Ajalon and Gath Rimmon, together with their pasture lands. And from half the tribe of Manasseh the Israelites gave Anah and Baalim, together with their pasture lands. To the rest of the Kohathite clans, the Gershonites received the following: from the clan of the half-tribe of Manasseh, they received Golan in Bashan and also Ashtaroth, together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Issachar, they received Kadesh, Dabarat, Ramoth and Anam, together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Asher, they received Mashal, Abdon, Hukok and Rehob, together with their pasture lands. And from the tribe of Naphtali, they received Kadesh in Galilee, Haman and Kiriathaim, together with their pasture lands. The Merarites, the rest of the Levites, received the following: from the tribe of Zebulun, they received Jokneam, Katar, Rimmono and Tabor, together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Reuben across the Jordan east of Jericho, they received Bezer in the wilderness, Jozah, Kedemoth and Mephoth, together with their pasture lands. And from the tribe of Gad, they received Ramoth in Gilead, Mahanaim, Heshbon and Jazer, together with their pasture lands. 1 Chronicles 7, the sons of Issachar, Tola, Puah, Jashub and Shimron, for in all, the sons of Tola, Ozzi, Rephaiah, Jeriel, Jomai, Ibsam and Samua, heads of their families. During the reign of David, the descendants of Tola listed as fighting men in their genealogy number 22,600, the son of Ozzi, Izrahiah, the sons of Izrahiah, Michael, Obadiah, Joel and Ishiah. All 5 of them were chiefs. According to their family genealogy, they had 36,000 men ready for battle, for they had many wives and children. The relatives who were fighting men belonging to all the clans of Issachar, as listed in their genealogy, were 87,000 in all, 3 sons of Benjamin, Bela, Becher and Gideal, the sons of Bela, Esban, Ozzi, Oziel, Jeremoth and Iri, heads of families, 5 in all. Their genealogical record listed 22,034 fighting men, the sons of Becher, Zamira, Josh, Eliezer, Elioenai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anatoth and Irmeth. All these were the sons of Becher. Their genealogical record listed the heads of families and 200 fighting men, the son of Gideal, Bilhon, the sons of Bilhon, Jush, Benjamin, Ehud, Kononah, Zethan, Tarshish and Ahishahar. All these sons of Gideal were heads of families. There were 17,200 fighting men ready to go out to war. The Shoppites and Hoppites were the descendants of Aya, and the Hushites the descendants of Ohia, the sons of Naphtali, Josiah, Guni, Jezer and Shillem, the descendants of Bilhah, the descendants of Manasseh. Asriel was his descendant through his Aramean concubine. She gave birth to Machir the father of Gilead. Machir took a wife from among the Hoppites and Shoppites. His sister's name was Mocha. Another descendant was named Zelophehad, who had only daughters. Machir's wife Mocha gave birth to a son and named him Paresh. His brother was named Sharesh, and his sons were Ulam and Recham, the son of Ulam, Bidan. These were the sons of Gilead son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister Hamaketh gave birth to Ishhod, Abizar and Mola, the sons of Shemidawa. Ahian, Shechem, Liki and Eniam, the descendants of Ephraim, Shutala, Beard his son, Tahot his son, Elida his son, Tahot his son, Zabad his son, and Shutala his son, Ezer and Elid were killed by the native-born men of Gath when they went down to seize their livestock. Their father Ephraim mourned for them many days, and his relatives came to comfort him. Then he made love to his wife again, and she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. He named him Bariah, because there had been misfortune in his family. His daughter was Shira, who built Lower and Upper Beth Horon as well as Ozan Shira. Ripha was his son, Resheph his son, Tela his son, Tean his son, Laden his son, Amahod his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. Their lands and settlements included Bethel and its surrounding villages, Naran to the east, Gezer and its villages to the west, and Shechem and its villages all the way to Aya and its villages. Along the borders of Manasseh were Beth-Shon, Tanakh, Megiddo and Dor, together with their villages. The descendants of Joseph son of Israel lived in these towns, the sons of Asher, Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi and Bariah. Their sister was Sarah, the sons of Bariah, Heba and Machir, who was the father of Bezet. Heba was the father of Japhlet, Shomer and Hotam, and of their sister Shua, the sons of Japhlet, Pasak, Bimhor and Oshvath. These were Japhlet's sons, the sons of Shomer, Ohi, Roga, Hobah and Aram, the sons of his brother Helem. Zophah, Imnah, Shalesh and Amor, the sons of Zophah, Sua, Hanifa, Shual, Beri, Imra, Beza, Hod, Shama, Shilsha, Itran and Bira, the sons of Jetha, Japhana, Pispa and Era, the sons of Ula, Ara, Haniel and Rizia. All these were descendants of Asher, heads of families, choice men, brave warriors and outstanding leaders. The number of men ready for battle, as listed in their genealogy, was 26,000. 1 Chronicles 8. Benjamin was the father of Bela his firstborn. Ashbo the second son, Ahora the third, Noah the fourth and Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Ada, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Noman, Ahoa, Gera, Shepophan and Uram. These were the descendants of Ehud, who were heads of families of those living in Geba and were deported to Manahath. Noman, Ahijah, and Gera, who deported them and who was the father of Uzzah and Ohahud. Sons were born to Shaharaim in Moab after he had divorced his wives Hushim and Bora. By his wife Hodesh he had Jobab, Zibiah, Misha, Malcham, Juz, Sekia and Mama. These were his sons, heads of families. By Hashim he had Abitub and Elpul, the sons of Elpul, Iba, Mizham, Shemd, who built Ono and Lod with its surrounding villages, and Bariah and Shema, who were heads of families of those living in Ajalon and who drove out the inhabitants of Gath, Ahio, Shoshok, Jerimoth, Zebadiah, Orod, Eda, Michael, Ishpa and Joha were the sons of Bariah, Zebadiah, Mashullam, Hiski, Heba, Ishmarai, Isliah and Jobab were the sons of Elpul. Jakim, Zikri, Zobdi, Elianai, Zilitai, Eliah, Adiah, Bariah and Shimrath were the sons of Shammai, Ishpan, Iba, Eliah, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Antatijah, Ifdia and Penuel were the sons of Shoshok, Shamsharai, Shehariah, Ataliah, Jerashia, Elijah and Zikri were the sons of Jeraham. All these were heads of families, chiefs as listed in their genealogy, and they lived in Jerusalem. Jehu the father of Gibeon lived in Gibeon, his wife's name was Mocha, and his firstborn son was Abdon. Followed by Zur, Kish, Bo, Ne, Nadab, Gedar, Ahio, Zikah and Mikloth, who was the father of Shimeah. They too lived near their relatives in Jerusalem. Ne was the father of Kish, Kish the father of Saul, and Saul the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab and Eshbol, the son of Jonathan, Merebbol, who was the father of Micah, the sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Teriah and Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jehodah, Jehodah was the father of Elmet, Asmavet and Zimri was the father of Moza. Moza was the father of Binia, Repha was his son, Elisa his son and Ezel his son. Ezel had 6 sons, and these were their names, Asrikam, Bokaru, Ishmael, Sheariah, Obadiah and Hanan. All these were the sons of Ezel, the sons of his brother Eshek, Ulam his firstborn, Jush the second son and Eliphelet the third. The sons of Ulam were brave warriors who could handle the bow. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. All these were the descendants of Benjamin. 1 Chronicles 9, all Israel was listed in the genealogies recorded in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah. They were taken captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. Now the first to resettle on their own property in their own towns were some Israelites, priests, Levites and temple servants, those from Judah, from Benjamin, and from Ephraim and Manasseh who lived in Jerusalem were Ottai son of Ammahud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Boni, a descendant of Perez son of Judah. Of the Shelonites, Asaiah the firstborn and his sons. Of the Zerahites, Joel, the people from Judah numbered 690. Of the Benjamites, Salu son of Mashullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasenua, Ibniah son of Jeraham, Elah son of Uzzi, the son of Mikri, and Mashullam son of Shephatiah, the son of Ruel, the son of Ibnijah. The people from Benjamin, as listed in their genealogy, numbered 956. All these men were heads of their families, of the priests, Jedaiah, Jehoiarib, Jachin, Azariah son of Hilkiah, the son of Mashullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Mariat, the son of Ahitub, the official in charge of the house of God, Adiah son of Jeraham, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchijah, and Mosai son of Odiel, the son of Josra, the son of Mashullam, the son of Meshilemith, the son of Immer, the priests, who were heads of families, numbered 1,760. They were able men, responsible for ministering in the house of God. Of the Levites, Shemaiah son of Hashub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, a Merarite, Bakbaka, Haresh, Galal and Mattaniah son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph, Obadiah son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Netophathites, the gatekeepers, Shallum, Akub, Talman, Ahiman and their fellow Levites, Shallum their chief being stationed at the king's gate on the east, up to the present time. These were the gatekeepers belonging to the camp of the Levites. Shallum son of Kore, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, and his fellow gatekeepers from his family, the Korahites, were responsible for guarding the thresholds of the tent just as their ancestors had been responsible for guarding the entrance to the dwelling of the Lord. In earlier times Phinehas son of Eleazar was the official in charge of the gatekeepers, and the Lord was with him. Zechariah son of Meshelemiah was the gatekeeper at the entrance to the tent of meeting, altogether. Those chosen to be gatekeepers at the thresholds numbered 212. They were registered by genealogy in their villages. The gatekeepers had been assigned to their positions of trust by David and Samuel the seer. They and their descendants were in charge of guarding the gates of the house of the Lord, the house called the tent of meeting. The gatekeepers were on the four sides, east, west, north and south. Their fellow Levites in their villages had to come from time to time and share their duties for 7-day periods. But the four principal gatekeepers, who were Levites, were entrusted with the responsibility for the rooms and treasuries in the house of God. They would spend the night stationed around the house of God, because they had to guard it, and they had charge of the key for opening it each morning. Some of them were in charge of the articles used in the temple service. They counted them when they were brought in and when they were taken out. Others were assigned to take care of the furnishings and all the other articles of the sanctuary, as well as the special flour and wine, and the olive oil, incense, and spices. But some of the priests took care of mixing the spices. A Levite named Mattithiah, the firstborn son of Shalom the Korahite, was entrusted with the responsibility for baking the offering bread. Some of the Kohathites, their fellow Levites, were in charge of preparing for every Sabbath the bread set out on the table. Those who were musicians, heads of Levite families, stayed in the rooms of the temple and were exempt from other duties because they were responsible for the work day and night. All these were heads of Levite families, chiefs as listed in their genealogy, and they lived in Jerusalem. Jill the father of Gibeon lived in Gibeon. His wife's name was Mocha, and his firstborn son was Abdon, followed by Zur, Kish, Bor, Nadab, Gedar, Ahio, Zechariah and Mikloth. Mikloth was the father of Shimim. They too lived near their relatives in Jerusalem. Ne was the father of Kish, Kish the father of Saul, and Saul the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab and Eshbor. The son of Jonathan, Merib-Baal, who was the father of Micah, the sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Toriah and Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jeda, Jeda was the father of Elmeth, Asmavet and Zimri was the father of Moza. Moza was the father of Binia, Rephaiah was his son, Elisa his son and Ezel his son. Ezel had 6 sons, and these were their names, Asrikam, Bokaru, Ishmael, Sheariah, Obadiah and Hanan. These were the sons of Ezel.
Okay, you are highly welcome back. Hope you were blessed. I am personally blessed by it. So that is it for today, and we will meet tomorrow again. And that is it for day 29. We are meeting tomorrow once again, our 30th day. That means 1/3 down, remaining 2/3. God has to do it. I'll see you tomorrow.